Good evening, everybody. Welcome to RZ Channel. It's Thunder playoff basketball time. Well, are you guys excited? You should be. Why should, as Thunder fans, you should be excited? Now, if you were to draw up a magical scenario or a wish come true, who would you like to play in the playoffs, in the Western Conference, in the top eight? It's not going to be the Warriors. You don't want to be playing the Houston Rockets. You don't want to be playing, how can I put it, who are the left? Utah Jazz. You never know. These people are dangerous. All you need is Harden to go off or Donovan Mitchell to go off. Warriors, I don't have to say anything about them. Okay. Who would you rather play? Yes, you would. You don't want to play Nuggets either. Who would you rather play? You would rather play Portland, very good team, or LA Clippers, also a good team. But comparatively, we have not been exposed to these teams as much, and and we've had a pretty decent record with them. So I feel, even if you had to write a script, it could have not been written better. Having said that, it doesn't matter. It depends on what happens. Okay. So why do I think it's great for us to play Portland? Okay, Portland Trailblazers. Wonderful team, well coached, great home team, great home crowd and everything. But guess what? They don't have Yusuf Nurkic. You heard he had a horrible injury. Okay, big loss. From what I understand, they also don't have CJ McCollum. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Portland without CJ McCollum or Yusuf Nurkic. So the way I would describe it, CJ McCollum is kind of like Dennis Schroeder for Thunder. Okay. And Nurkic is like Adams for Thunder. If somebody said Thunder without Schroeder or Adams, what do you think the Thunder's chances are? What do you think? Pretty pathetic. It is despite having Russ and PG. Because you need these people. Similarly, I feel Portland also have been used to these people, and I think it is a big loss for Portland. The other reason is, if you really ask me, CJ McCollum is a better player than Schroeder, and Nurkic is a better player than Adams. So it's a pretty big loss. Nevertheless, they're a very well coached team. They're a very well stacked up team. They have other people they've acquired in the after the All-Star break, like Rodney Hood, and let's see what happens. That is one aspect of the thing. The other aspect is, what does it really mean? So what if Thunder has beaten the Blazers during the regular season? It doesn't mean anything. Okay. We have been beaten by Spurs in the past in the regular season 4-0, and the playoffs we have beaten the Spurs. So regular season is something different, playoffs is completely different. So we really have to focus on what is there in the playoffs and how we're going to be playing. Now the other major issue is PG-13's shoulder. Paul George's shoulder is again sore, and so he is kind of questionable for game one. If it was me, I would not have him play game one. Rather rest the shoulder a couple more days. There's no reason for him to hurry up. That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is PG at least plays some defense. Even if he doesn't shoot the ball, he can at least play defense. So he should play the game one. I don't know. If it's me, I would rather have him rest. Why? I think, theoretically, even without PG, I feel we should make an effort to be able to beat the Blazers. Theoretically. Okay. Now, having said that, I feel it is kind of a must for moral boost that we should win at least one of the two games in Portland. Coming back to Oklahoma City without winning one of the two games, in my opinion, is a minor blow. Coming to Oklahoma City and then losing another one game, basically saying that we're going to be losing to the Blazers, is probably one of the biggest major blows Thunder basketball has ever faced during the time it has been in Oklahoma City. So, having said all that, in a nutshell, if the Thunder lose to the Portland, it is a major, major blow to Thunder basketball, in my opinion. A bigger blow than what happened last year. I felt last year losing to Utah was also a blow. Okay, now losing to Portland is going to be a major blow if we for the Thunder, basically, with or without PG for that matter. PG is very critical for our team. If and how we hope for and we win, we beat Portland, we go to round two. Without PG, you might as well say see you later. Without PG, there is no way I see ourselves beating the Nuggets, for that matter, even the Spurs. Because the Spurs is by Popovich, the maestro, he can make anything happen. So, having said all that, I feel it's very, very important that PG recovers, and his health is critical. But nevertheless, we have no foot to stand on against the Blazers, because Blazers have two major people injured, and so we should just count our blessings and just forge ahead and hopefully have an easier time against the Blazers, and we just have to keep our fingers crossed. So on with the challenge, on to Portland, hopefully pick up at least one, if not preferably two games in Portland, and return back to Oklahoma City and have a great playoff run. So long for now. This is RZ from RZ Channel.